I had to, I couldn't raise the flop, so that pre-flop, or potted it pre-flop, obviously he was gonna pot it on that flop too. It was like all low, and I'd called with like a 6 high run in my hand, 7 high run, and I knew he was gonna pot it again. He'd been playing like aces, potting it with aces on, and he potted it on the flop. He went to the flop, and the other guy called too. So I'm thinking that the other guy was playing like kind of hands. And so I'm thinking he might have 2 pair. He might have the same run. He might have a set of like 4s or something. And so I just flat. I did have like a huge wrap, so I could have potted it, but I don't really pot it with a wrap. I don't believe in that. I think it's like a bad move. And it's just like, it's one of those bad moves that's been like made popular. And I really think like calling with a straight draw is a bad enough move. Like, why would you pot it with the straight draw? It's really like, it only makes sense if you're playing like super deep on PLO and you have like where you're really building like an image to be playing that kind of profile, where like thinking you could have a draw or nothing, or like draws enough to where you could have either a draw or be drawing to a bluff. Like if you're like potting with a flush draw, another popular play. Like, do I think you should pot it with a flush draw? No, it's like the worst thing you could possibly do. But you could be potting it with flush draws, thinking that one, people might fold, thinking that you have like a set. Like, oh, he could be potting with a flush draw, or he could be potting it with a set. I don't know. But, and that might get people off of hands. But I wasn't about to pot it with my wrap because I felt like it was too strong. And if the board paired, I was just gonna fold. I hit the straight on the turn, and there's a flush draw out there now. It's like 2 spades or whatever. So I pot it, or I just go all in. I had like 200 behind, pot on the flop with 100 in 3 ways. So I like half potted all in. And then the initial raiser with his probably a very pretty hand on Broadway with like a pair of aces or kings in there, folded. And then the other guy called. He didn't even have spades. He had like what I thought he might have, which was like a double suited 10 high run, which made no sense to the flop. It was like, he didn't even have a gut shot on the flop. He had on the river, or on the turn, he made, and then the stacks weren't even high enough. Like, to be drawing to a backdoor straight draw like that, or backdoor flush. Like, if you're trying to surprise somebody, the guy making the bets didn't even have that kind of stack to justify. Like, but I don't know. People, like, when they're playing really donkey, and it's like, it's funny because they're playing like this in summer in Vegas, but all year they've been playing like super tight. Now they're like, it's summertime and they're getting all the tourists in, and it's like the tourists or like the people that are like, maybe they just play the summer in Vegas, so they're usually in like Texas or whatever. Like, this is the kind of plays that you would see in Texas or in like Florida, Texas, LA areas. They make these kind of plays all the time. Or you see this like on the weekend in Vegas. But this guy just came in playing like a fucking donkey and called me with like, first he called the initial raiser, like, and I'm like, okay, so maybe he's chasing him down. And then he called me and goes, you want to run it once or twice? I'm like, or one time. And he's got an open-ender, no flush draw. So like, to think that I might have a flush draw to go with my friggin' straight, like, or to think that I might have two pair, like, there's so much to beat him. It was like unbelievable that he would call, and then he hit, and that's been the way I've been running. So I'm more due now. Like, I was due yesterday. I've been on this like 40K losing streak. And tried to buy into the main event today and had like bank card issues. So I had to get on the phone with the bank for like 2 hours, mess with the WSOP app for like another hour or two. I'm like on the phone on the websites for like hours trying to get it so I could buy a ticket for the main event. And after hours of dealing with all that, I got it to go through. And so I'm going to be playing Flight 1B, the main event. And I lost some more pocket money. PLO, because some guy hit like some crazy draw. I don't know what he was doing in my hand. Like, he was looking for a runner. More due. I was due before, now tomorrow I'm for sure going to be not getting run out. But my luck has been so bad, it's got to turn around something. Getting like run down by a hand that'll run down, like, it makes no sense, like, the kind of run down.